just on that, let's have a look at the broader political landscape. I'm keen for your analysis. 3 months out from election or thereabouts now. Interesting to see some polling numbers out today from the Essential poll. It says approval of the PM's pandemic management has increased to 40%, up from 35% a fortnight ago. 34% now saying he's doing a poor job. That's down from 38%. Not massive numbers, but certainly the look of green shoots. If you're in the PM's office and you're looking for a little bit of sunshine today, what did you think?
That poll is a little bit encouraging for the government. But the big issue with the pandemic, Peter, is whether the Omicron variant is going to gradually go into decline, and whether we won't see some new variant over the next 3 months before or during the election campaign. Now, if we have a benign situation with the pandemic during the election campaign, then that will be very much to Scott Morrison's favour. It will be very different to the environment over the course of the last 6 or 7 weeks during the summer. And that is the critical factor. What happens to the virus? The relationship between election timing and the virus is going to be all important. And if the virus is in significant retreat, then what that means is that Scott Morrison will be able to focus his election campaign on successful management of the virus, but above all, then economic reopening. Now, the big message from the government over the course of the last few days, particularly today, off the back of the Reserve Bank Governor's statement last week, and the forecast from the Reserve Bank last week, is that Omicron has not derailed the economic recovery, it's only delayed it, and the signs are the recovery is going to be stronger than ever. We are now looking at unemployment with a 3 in front of it later this year. We'll have a significant job surge. The government has announced that the international borders will be reopened from the 21st of February. We know that households are sitting on mammoth savings waiting to spend them. So the situation we're now in, and this is what is motivating both Scott Morrison and Josh Frydenberg, is that we are looking at the prospect of a strong, near-term economic recovery over the next 3 months. Now, maybe something will go wrong, but if it doesn't go wrong, this may give the government its last shot in the locker. And the last shot in the locker will be that they are best managers of the economic recovery. And we'll see Morrison arguing that the reason he should be re-elected is because he's got the best prospect of returning the country to normal. And that's what people want. They don't want economic reform, they want to go back to normal. And that will be the central argument made by Morrison and Frydenberg, provided we don't see some sort of resurgence of the pandemic.